WIBTA, if I told my grandma she couldn't see my son anymore if she keeps calling him the wrong name. I, 21F, had a baby 7 months ago. My grandma, 76F, is extremely Catholic. Goes to Mass every week, says prayers for hours every night. Doesn't eat meat on Fridays, etc. I am Catholic myself, but don't follow the faith as much as she does. When I got pregnant, she said she wasn't surprised, basically insinuating I was a slut and said it was because I spent the night at my boyfriend's 23 Mauder's house. She told my mom I shouldn't have a baby shower because I'm not married. Which she said the same thing to my mom when she was pregnant with me at 21, so my mom never had one. During my pregnancy, she would constantly tell me I need to name my baby after a saint. All of my uncles, my aunt, and mom are all named after saints, including my cousins, myself, and my siblings. My boyfriend isn't very religious, and it didn't matter to me about naming our son after a saint. We decided on the name Casey. Just to please my grandma, I looked to see if there were any saints named Casey. And there weren't any saints, but there was a blessed Solanus Casey. My mom told my grandma that I named my son after him, but she wasn't happy because that's blessed Solanus's last name and not his first name. After voicing her opinion about that, she found out I had tattoos and texted my mom saying how she was a horrible mother and I'm going to hell. She will never say these things to me, but always to my mom. I had messaged her telling her that she's not being very Christ-like, and we got into a huge argument. Things cooled down after a little while, and I started talking to her again. But she won't say Casey's name. Every time she refers to him, she said, your son, your child. Now she's telling my mom that she's going to call him Solanus or Solly for short. But she still won't say this to me. I keep wanting to tell her that she's not going to see him if this continues, but I don't know if I'm overreacting. The other thing stopping me is my grandpa and my aunt. My grandma is a full-time caregiver to my aunt who has Down syndrome and to my grandpa that had a stroke 10 years ago and can't talk. He also has Parkinson's and can barely walk and shakes. So if I did stop letting her see Casey, my grandpa and aunt wouldn't be able to either. I'm kind of at a loss on what to do here. This didn't recently start happening with her. This has been going on for a very long time. When my brother was born, he was premature and had to be rushed to NICU. My mom called my grandma, crying scared he was going to die, but all my grandma cared about was that his middle name changed to a name that wasn't a saint's name. Edit. I am very lucky to have my mom. I saw some asking why my mom tells me the things my grandma says. We are very close, my mom and I. I would rather her tell me these things so I know what's going on.